It's a great use of food waste, which all starts in the backyard in Tauranga.
Tauranga's new curbside collection of food waste has been underway for around a month, and early data suggests it's already a big success.
For the first 3 weeks of our service, we've picked up 197 tonnes of food waste, and that's getting more and more each week. So for the first week we picked up roughly 50, the second week just over 70, and last week we picked up almost 80 tonnes of food waste.
Instead of going straight to landfill, where they break down and release methane gases into the environment, Tauranga's food scraps are now destined for something much greater.
Well, this is Tauranga's food waste that was collected yesterday, and it's been brought up on a truck today. About lunchtime it arrived, and we're going to process this, mix it up with our green waste and put it into the compost, into the SES composting system. Behind me is the food waste and the green waste that's been shredded. It's all been mixed up together with the loader, put into this bunker. This is an ECS bunker, and it sits here for 21 days. We push air through it, we've got oxygen probes in it.
But while the system is relatively new for Tauranga residents, too much plastic is already finding its way into food and green waste bins.
So what's in there then?
Empty pill packets, plastic lids, drink container, more plastic. No. Oh God, I hope not though. Oh, geez, you don't know. Yeah, no.
After 21 days, the material is transferred into gore bunkers.
We've just turned this, and as you can see here, we've got aeration coming through to keep it all aerobic, so we don't get any nasty smells. We've got temperature probe and oxygen probe sitting in this.
After 3 weeks undercover, the material matures in the open for around 8 weeks.
After that, we put it through a screen, and once we've put it through a screen, the fine product which we get off the end is the compost. Now that is sold off, and it's used in the kiwi fruit, it's used in avocados, it's used in agriculture, and it's a great benefit, and it's a replacement for fertiliser. So a lot of farmers and a lot of orchardists are going over to the organic side now. So it's a great use of food waste, which all starts in the backyard in Tauranga.
King says contamination of green and food waste is a big issue.
Well, as you would have seen out there, there's a reasonable amount of contamination that comes in the food waste. So it's important to understand that you don't put plastic in, you don't put pill packets in, you don't put any of that other stuff in there, because it all ends up in the price throughout the process, and then it costs us more, and there's more effort that we have to use to deal with it. So, and we don't want plastics going back into the environment.
Overall, Tauranga City Council is happy with how the new service is being used.
People have been genuinely pretty good with it. A few suggestions that we would make is make sure that the bin's locked either with the handle up or locked down closed, so then if someone accidentally knocks it over, your food waste doesn't get anywhere, and make sure that it's visible to the drivers themselves. So if it's tucked behind a bin or in close to a bin, it's difficult for the trucks to see and they may miss your bin.
And should you come home to find food scraps all over the road, don't panic.
So if it does get spilled, then give us a call and we'll make sure that we pick it up. The drivers have been working on making sure that all the food gets into the truck and none spilled on the side, but occasionally accidents happen, so let us know.
Gavin Ogden, Local Focus.